fleas. You have fleas.
Okay, hey guys, today I'm gonna try to get free Roblox, and I know it's a scam. I'm gonna show you guys what is a scam and what isn't a scam, but basically everything, kinda everything.
You know, you missed a bunch of great guys.
Roblox is a scam.
Check it out.
Crosspaths with John.
Check out New Misconnection on Max. Start for free today.
So let's get Roblox. Let's try to get Roblox.
Where's Garrett?
Save money on Roblox.
So yeah, guys, I wanna make drinking Roblox.
Gary.
Roblox.
I have a motorcycle. Wonderful.
Why am I here? Why am I here? Trying to get Roblox from these people? Let's see.
Geico motorcycle.
Oh, I have to join it. I have to join it. Okay. So, looks like I'm gonna. Oh, here.
Get approved and know your down payment before you shop. Only at drive time.
It's go time at Dunkin' with 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps for $2. Enjoy 2 freshly made oven-toasted wraps and keep on running all day long. America runs on Dunkin'.
This summer, get $300 off the Samsung Galaxy S8 at Best Buy.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, guys. So, god dang it.
And at least I'm actually doing something about it.
Yeah, well, people know it means they'll get the lowest price guaranteed on our rooms by booking direct at choicehotels.com.
Hey, bada boom, bada boom.
Mr. Bada Boom, Bada Boom.
Okay, wait, guys. So, how many people on the stream right now?
Exist to create tomorrow's medicine.
Look at that life.
First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on Discovery. Stream the first episode now on the Discovery Go app.
That's mine and my husband's.
Repo team Ken Cage and Danny Thompson have just been blindsided by one of the oldest tricks in the book, the misdirect.
You're gonna be really sorry.
A wild tantrum buys just enough time for the debtor to swipe his own
Okay,
helicopter.
so, let me see. I'm going live like right now.
I know mechanics are close with
either
Danny or
alright,
we
so,
probably should have kept a better eye on the helicopter.
yeah, guys, actually going to be like getting stuff.
You gotta be kidding. What the hell happened there, dude? You ain't working with her, are you, man? Come on, dude.
She suckered us. It turns out she was just a decoy to distract us so the husband could go behind our back and steal this helicopter from us. So now we're back to square one. Oh, you know who this is? Pilot come late.
Oh, my God.
Hey, thanks for showing up, man.
Say, what you been, smoking or what? Come on, man.
An hour late, 50 grand. How far can this thing go? What's the range?
300 miles tops, 2.3 hours endurance.
Talking Southern California, Arizona, maybe Mexico.
Do you know anything else about this debtor?
All I have is a P.O. box in Barstow.
Park that piece, get my car, let's go. I'll admit it, we got played. It's not about the money anymore. This just got personal.
Ken and Danny are in hot pursuit of a chopper and payback. On the opposite coast, Repo Man Mike Kennedy is chasing a jet that's being used as a charter plane by the debtor.
I want you to store it on the thing, store the look, see how to fly a plane or helicopter.
I just got a
I think
message
we
from Valerie that they're coming here shortly. They might already be here.
Don't learn how to fly a plane too.
Figure out what's going on.
No, Daddy, it's too
Flight
dangerous.
plan shows the plane will be at this airport, and it's right on time. Now,
How-
Mike has to get
how
close
for
to it.
ground?
He hopes to seize the plane and fly it back. As usual, Mike has a plan.
There we go. How's that? Look like Joe Mechanic? Let's go snoop around. See if we can find out. You stay back. We don't want to be too obvious here.
Mike's plan? To get next to the plane, then in the plane, then take the plane.
Hey, how you doing?
Any services? Need a fuel or anything?
No services today.
Nothing?
Just a quick turnaround.
On your ice or anything?
Yes, sir. No, good.
You good? Your nose strap looks a little low. Grab your nitrogen bottle or anything?
No, it's all we're good. We're
Yeah.
good. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. When you need some, I'm just gonna hang her down the way here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. That was a waste of time, but feller is spot on that thing showing up here, so we'll give her a call, see if she might have a clue where it's headed.
Mike's more determined than ever to go after this plane. In North Texas, Kevin Lacey's after a $10,000 payday, and every extra step makes the risk not worth the reward.
There's a sleepy little airport over here.
What about
I hope this is the right place.
Yeah, I hope it is too.
Have you seen that hanging up there?
Can you get a little bit closer? I can't read it.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just don't want to be too conspicuous.
Kevin's gotten intel that the plane's being stashed at this airport near Fort Worth.
Guess what? There we are right there. Yep, that's it. Sitting right there in the hangar.
No way.
Yeah, wait.
On arrival, it's clear that info was dead on.
All right, let's go see what we got here. Hey, Cameron, do staff away, staff aside, will you?
Okay, but anyways,
We got plenty of
I
cameras in
am.
here. Says so right there. Smile, get on camera there. Hey, man. What's going on?
Going through the daily stuff about you folks.
Gonna go
Did
flying.
John know you got this thing over here?
Yeah, actually, he just dropped it off a little bit earlier.
Well, that's inconsistent as hell. Hey, my name's Kevin. Miss Heather, she's my student.
Nice to meet you.
We made arrangements with him to rent this airplane from me. And, what are you doing to it?
No, we're getting ready to do an inspection on it.
You know what, an annual?
Yeah, he dropped it off earlier himself, and
Well, hey,
nothing is scheduled today. That's why he wanted to take care of it.
Yeah, we just scheduled it.
She's doing her instrument training right now. And he said he'd rent me the airplane for $150 an hour. You haven't told her apart yet, have you?
No, I haven't torn it apart.
No, well,
It's just a little odd that, he never mentioned this to me. As I said, he dropped it off
I
earlier.
talked to him yesterday. He said, yeah, the airplane's down over there. Go, help yourself.
I can understand where you're coming from, but yeah, as I was told to do the inspection.
Well, how long's he mess up? He knows.
Unfortunately, I don't have my phone with me. It's actually in the office with them, so.
What do you mind asking?
I'd have to have you folks stay over here away from the plane, because I can't have you going anywhere near it. Because if I can't get hold of him, then like I said, the plane's not leaving.
Go give him a
I'm
call.
saying nowhere near the plane.
What?
Once the mechanic is gone, it's game on. And aircraft's maintenance records are kept in logbooks. They're proof it's in sound mechanical shape. Without them, its value could be cut in half.
He's right.
There you go. Hurry up, hurry up. Here, take that with you, too.
That was crazy. You checked the fuel?
Yeah, that's almost empty. We're Yes.
She's right here.
Alright. Come on. Some bitch like you stole it, girl.
Right.
Crap out of me, huh? Go. Don't worry about him. Get some gas in. Oh. Yeah, that's what I said. I told you. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Go. Haul ass, woman. We're gonna have cops chasing us, don't you? Oh, baby. Good all she's got. What do you think like that? Oh, baby. Let's go, son.
Somebody just stole a freaking plane at the Forest Airport.
Okay, anyways, guys. Hello. Hello. So, yeah. I don't want to
work with you to find a solution to your mortgage issues.
God dang it. I'm gonna turn my webcam off because my daddy, he's in the background. So.
That's cool.
Okay, so I got my webcam off for reasons. So I have my webcam off. I don't know if somebody wanted it.
You can't be serious with Twizzlers.
Introducing the new Moto Z with Moto Mods. Hello, Moto.
It's Moto.
Hey, what's those things for?
What?
You put on your face.
Cables?
No.
Buy the new Moto Z with Shatter Shield and you'll get a free projector mod. Hello, Moto.
It help you.
Get the timeless beauty of real hardwood for your home for less at Lumber Liquidators. This week, popular pre-finished hardwood styles are starting at $1.99. For something unique, get bamboo for just $1.39. More from 59 cents. Special financing. Get to Lumber Liquidators today.
What's up, guys? We're doing perfect. Make sure you check out
It has a VR.
sale of the year.
Hey, the season's lowest prices, like savings of $80 on a Bushnell.
That's exactly what it's called. It's called VR.
Fall hunting classic.
Discount Furniture presents the Stratus Power Reclining Sofa.
Okay, anyways, I'm gonna play this game real quick. So you guys can join if you want to. I don't care, but if you want to, then you can join.
That's a comfortable place to count the money you save.
I make it easy to save $600 on car insurance, so being cool comes naturally. I can't decide if this place is swag or bling. Bird. Ladies, you know when you switch, you get my mom diggity discounts automatically. No duh, right? Sir, Ethan, you're gonna need it when I make it precipitate.
Hey, what you doing? Okay, Bob. I'm looking at the plans for our new store opening in St. Peter's on August 31st. Bringing people more about untouchable furniture values every single day.
Great. Keep up the good work.
This grand opening is going to be epic.
The only way that you can really know whether something works is to test it in humans.
Everyone who works here has a goal, trying to solve the unsolvable.
We have a mandate to create tomorrow's medicine.
It is their last hope for a cure.
This has high risk, but it also has high benefit. Look at that, life.
First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on Discovery. Stream the first episode now on the Discovery Go app.
What did I look for before we
I'd give my life for my son to be back. But you're not supposed to bury your kids.
Shattered, all new series Wednesday, August 23rd at 10. Only on Investigation Discovery.
We're still building this empire.
Legacy Gold, an all-new season starts Friday at 9 on Discovery. And catch up on the Discovery Go app.
You guys don't know what you're dealing with.
We
repo specialist Ken Cage got kicked in the ego when he tried to seize a $500,000 helicopter that fell victim to a good old-fashioned misdirect by the chopper's owners.
Get in my car, let's go. I'm really upset that we allowed this person to take the helicopter from right underneath our noses. Now it's personal.
To get even, Ken found out the city where the owners live, and now he's got a plan to track them down.
On this map, in a 5 square mile radius, I see 15 ranches. So what I want you to do is try and find a coffee shop along the main drag here, okay? I'm going to talk to the waitress, use my charm and good looks to get some information.
We're in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble now.
One thing I've learned in all the years of repossessing is when a debtor knows you're after them, they'll do anything they can to keep away from the asset. If you don't move fast, it's gone. Good morning, how are you doing? Sit anywhere? Okay, great, thank you. She's pretty laid back. Yeah, it's beautiful out here, huh?
Oh, it's a great day.
Hey, do you know Jane? She's a horse trader. We came down from San Fran to look at some of the horses she selling.
Jane, yeah, she comes in here every so often.
Where's
how
the-
do you know Jane? I'm sorry.
We're trying to buy some horses from her. She's got a couple, so I asked her about them online. And she said to come out and see her, but I forget the name of the ranch. It's like Just Made or Just something or other. I totally forget the name of the ranch.
Okay,
We're just trying to do some business with her.
sure.
I think we're scheduled to be there like at noon.
Okay, well, gosh, I'd hate for you to be late or anything like that.
Nobody wants to get anyone else in trouble, so I can't just tell the truth and say the woman is a thief and I'm trying to steal her helicopter back. But if this waitress thinks she's doing Jane a favor by telling me where she is, she'll give me what I need to know. It's just human nature.
It's just on my way, and you're familiar with that.
It's like 10 minutes away.
Oh, yeah, it's so
Yeah,
close.
good.
Yeah. Okay, can I get you guys anything else, or?
Yeah, I'll take a couple eggs over easy.
Okay.
Some toast.
All right, sounds good.
Now that Ken has the information he needs, he decides to fake an emergency.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, are you okay? Alright, we're gonna leave right now. I'll be there in 45 minutes.
Man, can we cancel that, please? We had a mercy back at the office. I'm sorry. We're back to you. Right there.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Ken's instincts tell him the debtors are probably keeping the chopper on their property. Now he has to find it and then steal it back.
So John, this is gonna be a tough one, man. Because you're gonna have to get it up and out fast. You gonna be alright with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
This is a one-time deal.
Right.
I mean, if we miss them this time, we'll probably never see this thing again.
Back in Florida, repo specialist Mike Kennedy is running out of ideas. In his pursuit of a Citation Jet 525 that's being used by a charter company, he's been thwarted over and over again. So Mike has hatched a plan to have the plane come to him.
So now what are you going to do?
Well, I think the easiest thing is have you call them and book a charter. You book a charter, they'll bring it to us.
Okay.
It's gonna be like this rich girl that you're showing all this damn baggage, all this crap and everything, and it's gonna create a huge diversion and stall for time because they're not gonna know what to do with all that crap trying to put it in that citation. So it'll give me time. I don't need much time. Just get them away for a little while. That's all I need. Yeah, the only difference this time is the pressure's on you instead of me.
Do I get him to dress all the deal?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, I'll give him a call. Yes, I am interested in booking a charter from.
As Mike's better half takes the lead in his repo scheme, Ken and his crew are driving the back roads of Barstow looking for the debtor's ranch. Ken has a hunch that's where the stolen helicopter has been hidden.
Hey, I don't see any guns. I
don't see a damn thing, man.
The rugged terrain is making their job even tougher.
I don't know where it could be. I'm looking with the binoculars. It goes over the side. There's not even a place for it to be.
It would go here to the left. It's just straight up mountains.
The men have been searching for 40 minutes, and now they're rapidly losing any hope of finding the chopper in time.
Hey, no way, bro.
I'm looking for an opening.
Look back there, kid.
Hi.
So, you back in right there, man, and we can just walk up here.
Danny spotted a house he thinks belongs to the rich deadbeats who swiped the helicopter.
Hey, Dr. Caution, you stay behind us.
What's parked in front proves Danny correct.
Man, that damn white truck almost went on the yellow right there.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, man. I won't forget that for a while. No doubt that's the truck.
Jennifer, that's Jennifer. Here comes this way.
The men realize the couple might be heading to the chopper.
I don't know where that road goes. We gotta catch him in. Keep a safe distance. The left end, right? There's a road there. All right, see it? Yeah. Cool.
While Ken and Danny could be on the road to ruin, back in Texas, repo specialist Kevin Lacey is flying high. He and his protege, Heather Sturzy, have successfully seized a Piper PA-28 Cherokee Warrior. The payday's only 10 grand, so Kevin's glad this repo job's almost a done deal.
Well, we got away with it.
Yeah,
All right.
oh my God.
All we need now is a gas station, and then we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do here. See if I can get onto this fuel system here. See if I can find us a gas station.
The plane is flying on fumes, so they're forced to land at a small airfield only 20 miles away.
Let's go ahead, Mike. We'll get in the traffic pattern, make the radio calls.
No traffic. Cherokee 614, Juliet. Short final for everybody wants them full stop.
I don't know. I want to talk to him. No.
The plan is to gas up and get airborne again as soon as possible.
No, wasn't that a soft movie?
Holy crap, I hope they're still open.
Like a ghost town.
All right. Let's see if I can get some gas.
I'm freaking calling you, dude.
Freeze, buddy, freeze! Get on the ground! You! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Palms to the sky! Easy, stop. You got camera out here! Oh, my hand right there, buddy! Boom! Who the hell are you? FBI!
Cooper tires on the ground, round and round, round and round, round and round. Tires on the car, all warranty. The tires on the car help keep you safe. They grip the wheel when you hit the brakes.
Your tires matter. So Cotton Cooper, an American company since 1914.
Tires on the ground, go round and round.
Gold Peak brings you a home good taste with a variety of flavors that's perfect for moments you want to remember. Gold Peak, the taste that brings you home. The geese are headed south, and it's time to gear up for the season. Cabela's Great Outdoor Days sale and events, your one stop before the field. Save 40% on Primos Gen 2 trigger sticks. Shop in store and online.
Mike and I are both veterans, both served in the Navy. I do outrank my husband, not just being in the military but at home.
She thinks she's the boss. She only had me by 1 grade. We bought our first home together in 2010.
His family had used another insurance product. I said, I've had USAA for a while. Why don't we call and check the rates?
It was an instant savings, and I should have changed a long time ago.
There's no point in looking elsewhere, really.
We're the tennies and we're USA members.
USA, get your insurance today.
When you need help with a home project, there's only one place to go, Home Advisor. The free way to find trusted pros in your area. Other websites say they're free could charge you for most of their features. Home Advisor is always free. Free to get matched to top-rated pros. Free to read reviews. Free to check the project cost out. Free to instantly book an appointment.
Does this do
Home Advisor is so much more than a list. It's the best way to get help for all your home projects. Go to homeadvisor.com.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? We need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-500-1302 or go to mesobook.com.
You have a vision. It's behind everything you do. Even when you least expect it, it comes through. You know what you want, and we can help make it real. You need choices? We've got all kinds, including special finishes and papers. And they're
None of your
all
beeswax. That's what I'm doing.
because you have a vision, and we have your car. 500 start at just $9.99 when you enter BC500 at Vistafred.com.
Hi, yes, hi. We signed a contract for your AT&T internet deal, and not mine.
No, we're going to cancel.
Honey, $1,000.
Okay.
We want to cancel? $180? You guys are bloodsuckers. And not in a good way.
Termination fees are evil. Spectrum doesn't have them. AT&T bad. Spectrum good.
Visit the Missouri Botanical Garden this summer for Garden of Glass, featuring light shows, drinks, music, and art. Thursday through Saturday nights. Presented by PGAV Destinations. Info at moba.org.
It's a Newsboys strike guaranteed to make headlines. The mini premiere of Newsies, August 7th through 13th, sponsored by BMO Harris Petty. Tickets available at movie.org. Go ahead. $20.
NIH exists to create tomorrow's medicine.
First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on Discovery. Stream the first episode now on the Discovery Go app. Kevin Lacey is after a measly $10,000 payday. But he may want to think about asking for a raise.
Who the hell are you? FBI! We got word that a goddamn ramp man said this plane was stolen. Stolen?
The FBI agents were told the plane was low on fuel. They knew it would have to gas up nearby. With only one other airport in the area, it was obvious where the plane would be.
Keep your head down, turn around. Keep your feet to your chest. Keep your feet to your chest. Sit up.
Hey, why'd you steal the plane? You kiss my ass. I didn't steal anything.
You got any paperwork for the plane?
Yeah, I sure do.
We'll show it to you. It's in our flight bag.
Hold on. Right, look. Yeah, like I'm going somewhere.
Where's the bag? It's right behind the left to the right seat.
Airplane theft is a felony punishable by prison time. If Kevin and Heather can't convince the agents they acted legally, they could be facing serious charges.
The power of attorney in there. There's a repossession notice. There's a security agreement. You want to check this out? Some son of a bitch lost their airplane today. To me.
But Kevin always comes prepared.
Mike, they got the paperwork.
The agents have no choice but to let them go.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. No, it takes somebody bigger than that. Not only my shoulder hurt now, but so did my billfold after that damn price.
And I got a margarita waiting on me. That way.
2 margaritas.
2? Order up 2, huh?
Don't forget about me.
Oh, well.
What's that? Oh my gosh, not again.
While Kevin faces uncertainty on his $10,000 payday, on the East Coast, Repro specialist Mike Kennedy is undertaking a daring plot with his wife Valerie to land a citation check and the $80,000 payout that comes with it.
Yes, I am interested in booking a charter.
Instead of chasing the plane, he's decided to have it come to him.
Valerie's got planned a over-the-top jet charter client. They're there to pick her up. She's going to create such a ruckus, they're not going to be paying any attention to the plane. I'm just going to be strolling through like any charter pilot hanging out in the pilot lounge. There's our CJ.
Mike's brought in a backup pilot in case he needs a helping hand.
A friend of mine flies CJs all the time, so I'm going to have him come help me with this one. For a bird. Rather than sneaking around and just hiding in plain sight, just act like we belong here. There's another pilot hanging out the FBL. Perfect.
Now they just have to wait for Valerie to show up to perform her part of the scheme. The plan? To get both pilots away from the plane long enough for Mike and his pilot to jump aboard and take it.
Where's your wife? She'll roll up in a second.
Hi there. I'm Valerie. I'll be a passenger today.
Atlanta.
So
What's the camera for?
Oh, I'm a realtor. We're doing a pilot for a reality TV show. Is that okay?
Now that Valerie's arrived, the question is, can she pull off her role in this heist?
So what's the weather like today? Are we going to have a good flight?
Some low clouds, but we'll push right through that. Might be bumpy in the beginning, but it'll be a smooth ride from there.
Yeah. You know, I always like to look at the weather myself. Do you mind going in with me and going over the weather?
Well, I can actually run that on the radio for you inside the airplane.
We should get him inside, though.
Would you guys mind if we get something to eat? I think I might feel better if I had some food.
We don't have any food here, but I can order some for you. What would you like?
Do you have any sushi?
We can order out. If they deliver, I can get you something. But if they don't deliver, I can't. I'll give it my best.
Despite her best efforts, Valerie is striking out. So Mike decides he's just gonna go for it.
But once we start on our way to the plane, just don't stop.
I gotta get my dog.
The manifest didn't call for a dog, man.
All right, this is it. All right, let's do it. Whatever it takes.
There's no going back for Mike. And on the West Coast, it's also full speed ahead for repo specialist Ken Cage, his partner Danny Thompson, and their pilot John. Ken's on a personal vendetta to repo a chopper that was stolen from right under his nose.
Dude, Yahtzee, baby. That's it, dude. Back it in here. Perfect.
Let's do this, man.
We got it. John, you're gonna get the fly something after all, brother.
Oops, watch your step. Where's the kid? Up here?
It's up there somewhere. Big pile of two there, kid. You guys still with me?
We ain't going too far.
John, you with us? Sir? Get soft up here. Be careful, man.
Ken's instincts were dead on. The couple is hidden the chopper near the summit.
All right, listen, when Danny's go, we're hustling.
Second, guys. You ready to roll?
Oh, let's go. I got the door, John.
Well, luckily, the bank's given us a copy of these keys, so now all we have to do is get the pilot of the chopper and let him go.
Well, wait, so where they're going, man?
You got the hill?
I got it, man.
You gotta move this fast. You got it? You gotta go quick.
Kid! They're coming back, man. It's a damn white truck!
Get that up!
Come on! Come on, kid!
Get that thing started, man.
I got it, bro.
Let's go! Get that thing started, man. Get it started. Come on. Oh, get moving.
Jack Link's Jerky presents.
Anyways, blah blah blah. He tried to steal my fans. Doesn't really matter. Cool. I was helping my mom, not the one who cut out his brother. Amazing, dude.
Hungry for a tasty deal? Right now, you can get 2 Whopper sandwiches for just $6 at Burger King. That's right, 2
Blah 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 blah.
100%
I
beef Whopper
need
sandwiches
to.
stacked with freshly
I'm
cut
freaking
onions and
bored on
tomatoes,
this.
always prepared to order for just $6. Get 2 for $6 Whopper deal, only at Burger King.
What's wrong with my mouse? Alright. I'm going to.
At the Home Depot, you'll find all that and look, possible price everywhere you look. 25% on a flask. Oh, at the home. I'll stop right there.
Okay, but anyway.
Fresh. Unstoppable. In wash scent boosters right down. And if you want, pour a little more. Because this scent lasts for 12 weeks, which is longer than any relationship I've ever been in. Right? Freshness for weeks. Unstoppables right down for a fresh tooth feisty to quit.
The poor sap upgrade water pump
Anyway,
out there somewhere on the side of the road is the thing you know about the L-Prop water pump.
Play another game because I'm very bored right now. I don't want to. I don't want to take my time. So, I'm gonna play a game. Y'all can join if you want. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. It's assassin? No, it's not assassin because it don't have an assassin.
Advantage 2. Fight the misery of infesting fleas. Also available, COVID products from Advantage.
I know what it is, but I don't know. It's just like,
meatballs and 6 other endless choices. Say hello to new loaded bacon nachos and chicken quesadillas. Endless apps.
Where is it?
ChoiceHotels.com. On a book, on a boom.
That's it?
He means book direct at ChoiceHotels.com for the lowest price on our rooms guaranteed. Plus, earn free nights and instant rewards at check-in.
Yeah, like I said.
Look now at ChoiceHotels.com.
At Spectrum Business, the best keeps getting better. What does that mean for you? It means your business gets faster internet, more advanced voice, and the network reliability it needs. It also means no added taxes or fees, and no contracts, ever. Because at Spectrum Business, we believe in earning your business every day. It's all a part of our commitment to redefining what a cable company can be. We're sure you'll notice the difference.
Anywhere else?
No.
I met your mom once.
Alright.
She's not good enough.
It's gonna be epic season. Catch your own new Vanilla Ice project Saturday night at 10 only on TIY Network.
Hurry into weekends only where the deals are hotter than summer. Like bunk beds and lofts under 200. Stylish futons your choice only $265. Hot summer deals only at weekends only.
I remember this. I definitely remember this. I remember this, and I think I was freaking. And I think my kids are still messed up. Okay. So I'm here. All right. Let me do this. Let me try. God dang it. It wasn't.
First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on Discovery. Stream the first episode now on the Discovery Go app.
I've had my leopard since he was born. The first party Romy was that big. Mason came out, he was just this little 5-pound little fur ball. He had the exact same voice that he has now. So cool to listen to those grown boy little growls coming out of a little tiny animal. He's going on 17 years old now, he's getting old. The thing that's been so special about him is that in the wild they're incredibly solitary animals. Oh, you tell her. So why he stayed bonded to me his whole life has been a little bit of a mystery to me, but also something I've been very thankful for. To have a relationship that close with something that powerful is something I'll never experience again. It's
oh my God, he's at level 1000.
Not for a day. We're good, buddy.
Are you serious? Are you serious, dude? Are you serious?
No preservatives, no artificial flavors, just the sweet taste of nature.
Shut up! I don't crap on my level. Shut up.
What's better than iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day?
F you, dude.
Nothing. Dunkin's got all your favorite flavors this summer. Keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'.
Shut up.
I was thinking super glue brush.
I like the nozzle.
Brush.
Nozzle.
So Gorilla super glue, brush and nozzle.
Of course.
Brush for edge-to-edge coverage. And nozzle
Just watch the stream and you'll see what I need help
for the
with.
toughest jobs on planet Earth.
What you doing? Just checking my free credit score at Credit Card Lab. Why did I feel bad? I just have to dodge a bullet. But I was just...
Yeah, good for you.
Score with clovers? Just be cool. Actually, checking your credit score with Credit Card Lab doesn't affect it at all. Are you sure? Positive. Huh, so I guess I could just check my credit score then. Oh. Credit Card, get knowing. Sorry about that.
We're still building this empire. Galaxy Gold, and all new season starts Friday at 9 on Discovery.
This is one of the largest surveillance operations in FBI history.
I keep dying so close to it. It's making me mad. Come on now.
Oh my God, not again. Hands up!
Repo specialist Kevin Lacey is still trying to earn his 10 grand the hard way.
Oh, wait, that's a big guy. No, he's pointing at me too. Get up! Get up! Okay. I know. I said get up! Get up! What the hell do you guys want? Get up! Hey, slow down. Take too much time. Hey, I'm an old fire, all right? Give me a break. What the hell do you want now?
So now we got the local guys coming after me, you know? I guess I'm not surprised the FBI didn't pass the word to everybody, you know? Now I gotta convince these chumps what we're doing is legitimate.
We need to see the documentation.
I got documentation. He's ransacking a red folder right there. I'm repossessing an airplane. And I'm repossessing it from a public airport. You want me to pull a map up and show you? I will show you. He's got the file right there. You need to get the sword. There you go. I've got a power of attorney in here delegated me as the agent for bank. Repossessing this aircraft, you'll find a security agreement, you'll find notices of default, you'll find copies of the paperwork from the FAA showing who the legitimate owner is and who the legal holder is on the aircraft. And I'm their agent, as that power of attorney indicates right there.
Well, we're doing our job.
Well, then take these damn things off if you're doing your job. You do realize that's the second time in 20 minutes I've had those damn things on. Come on, woman, let's get the hell out of here.
It's been a long day for old Kevin.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Get on the ground right now. We got word that a goddamn ramp man said this plane was stolen.
No, it ain't stolen.
Get your hands up!
Let's go before somebody else is messing with us.
We are gone.
Sure, it's been more aggravation than Kevin signed up for. But getting handcuffed a couple of times for $10,000 is still worth it. And in his neck of the woods, repo specialist Mike Kennedy is hoping to earn 80 grand for snagging this Citation Jet 525. Mike's tried hard to outwit the pilots.
Is there any services, any fuel or anything?
No services today. I'm gonna have you call them and book a charter.
His final strategy? Just take the plane.
Let's do it. Whatever it takes. Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa, hey, what's going on here?
Sometimes the best path to a repo is a straight line.
Repo papers.
Hold up, whoa. What are you doing? No, Hold up, whoa.
The pilots aren't putting up a fight, which likely means they understand repo law and know they don't have a legal leg to stand on.
Right. We can't win this one.
These guys knew this was coming. They've been flying the wheels off this plane for months, so they knew they had to stand down.
In this story, everybody wins.
That's my man!
Valerie gets a new dress. The owner of the plane gets it back. And Mike Kennedy gets 80,000 more reasons why he loves the repo game. Mike's got reason to celebrate. But Ken Cage and Danny Thompson only have reason to panic in their pursuit of a $500,000 helicopter.
Come on, kid! Danny, get that thing started! Get come on! Get moving!
Get down!
After getting the wool pulled over his eyes, Ken finally has his chopper and a cool $50,000. An easy day? No. But a profitable one, beyond a doubt. Three expensive aircraft are back where they belong. And for that, Kevin Lacey pocketed a cool 10 grand. Ken Cage and Denny Thompson hauled in $50,000, and Mike Kennedy had the best day of all, earning a whopping $80,000. On this day, it pays to be a repo man.
Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where the hell's the runway at? There's a runway right here somewhere. I don't know. Those guys are trying to kill me. Hey! The hell you doing?
These are real stories.
Are you kidding me?
I swipe airplanes for a living, yo.
Told by extreme repo men.
I can't stop and never will.
These men take back the big toys that owners can no longer afford, but refuse to give up.
Hey! Get out of there!
Some details have been changed, and moments recaptured to pretend the innocent.
Anybody can blow up.
Don't touch me!
Whose plane that is, and it's definitely not yours.
It's dangerous work.
That ain't looking good.
Come on, leave my bag, man!
But what doesn't kill these guys
Police! Stop! Get out of the airplane! Palms in the sky!
makes them richer.
Whoa! Stop! That's how we roll!
This is airplane repo. Repo man Mike Kennedy is in LA for his next big score. The bank is finally called with the details.
What's going on?
It's in airplanes. AS 350 interval backward.
Okay, well, that's a nice ride.
His mission this time? Track down a high-end helicopter owned by a big software corporation who's chosen to stop paying for it. When it comes to high-performance single-engine helicopters, it doesn't get any better than the Airbus AS350. Known to its fans as the A-Star, its versatility makes it perfect for law enforcement, border patrol, and firefighting. Capable of carrying a pilot and 6 passengers at a top cruising speed of 153 miles an hour, you'd be lucky to get this chopper for $1.7 million. For bringing back the A-Star in pristine condition, Mike will be taking home an impressive 30 grand.
You know where it is or anything about it? Yeah, well, you know the drill. Send me all the info that I'm going to need on it, and I'll start tracking it down. Big people travel in small little circles, and a helicopter can be a pretty tight little loop. I know one particular little airport, there's a lot of corporate traffic in and out.
The odds of finding this chopper are daunting, but that's never stopped Mike before. Also in California, repo man Ken Cage is on his own hunt.
It's actually locked. Got it. Yes. Yahtzee, baby. Not there. Shoot.
Today, Ken is looking to repossess a very special plane. The Gulfstream 3 is a twin-engine business jet that can reach a face-rippling 576 miles per hour. In its prime, this beast of an airplane was popular with corporate executives and VIPs of all stripes, and only 202 were ever produced. The G3 is worth $2.3 million new, but this 1981 model goes for an affordable $1.5. If he can bring back this plane, he'll collect $300,000. Too small. With almost 2,000 repos to his company's name, Ken is one of the most experienced repo men there is.
The debtor's been known to use this airfield, so we think that it's stashed in some hangar somewhere on this field, and we just have to find it. Nice.
Ken is hoping all of his research pays off with a quick, clean repo.
What I know about the debtor is he comes from a family that's been in the winery business for generations and generations. They've always been a great family, really reputable. But this one guy's just a bad seed. He's a showy guy. He lets us spend his money. He lets other people spend his money. This might be it. So that's why he's in this situation. He's really driving the family business down the drain right now.
Ken doesn't have to check every hangar. Only the ones big enough to hold an 83-foot plane with a 77-foot wingspan.
This hangar's big enough, too. This could be it.
And now he's located the last possible hangar they could house at Gulfstream 3.
Baby.
His self-taught lock-picking skills are coming in handy today.
Be here.
So you say, boom, you get shot.
I thought it was going to be here. This thing's big enough, too.
Come on, shut it out.
Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what we got over here. Just a freaking lock.
Everyone in the high-end airplane repo business knows each other. Ken has just recognized some familiar faces. Another repo team has been assigned to the same plane. With 300 grand on the line and the competition on his heels, Ken spares no expense. He charters a jet to make sure he beats them to the debtor's hometown, 500 miles north in wine country.
So right now we're currently into a small town where this debtor owns a lot of land.
It's a hunch based on experience.
They don't
His
put what they're going to fall out by
his next move secret from the bank.
What I think is happening here, I give these reports to the bank to tell them what we found out. I think somebody at the bank is giving it to the Confederate, which is how they've gotten ahead of us. We always get one mole in the bank that helps out the other guy. It's not fair, it's not right, but that's where we are right now.
The battle lines have been drawn.
I guarantee you, these other guys, they're auto repo guys. They're going to be flashy, spending too much, wearing necklaces, all that kind of crap. They don't know what they're doing. We're definitely going to see them at some point, so could get a little hairy.
And so he's bringing in the big guns. His partner, Danny Thompson.
I'm about to track down that jet, and if those repo hacks show up, I'll just throw Danny out to run interference.
As Ken and Danny blaze a trail to wine country, repo man Ken Lacey has just nothing to a foreign country.
And you have cactus out there. Oh, yeah, well, that's what I said. There's a long bridges there, huh? You don't know what we're going to get into. Somebody's cow got out.
Today, Kevin Lacey has been commissioned by a powerful family whose homes span both sides of the Mexican border. When the family patriarch died and assets had to be divided, one brother stole the family plane and took it back to his ranch in Mexico. When things went south, so did repo man Kevin Lacey. And this time, he's brought his friend Reggie, a genius mechanic who can fix anything that flies.
Reg, you're pretty handy with just about anything you touch, you know. Kind of a master of all trades, you know. You do a little bit of everything, so looks like you might be pretty handy to have one on this.
Is this going to be dangerous? You supposed to call the cops that out.
Some probably have a pretty good imagination. We're just going to give him a taste of reality here and let him see how this really works.
What if we want to get co-workers pissed off? Because everybody does their job and you
It's a Cessna 180, also known as a Skywagon, a high-weight four-passenger aircraft with a top speed of 170 miles per hour. As the world's greatest bush plane, it's the perfect aircraft for a rancher flying through rugged backcountry. This model is worth $80,000. For this daring repo, Kevin's cut will be a modest $10,000. A small payday for such a risky mission, but Kevin can never resist a good adventure.
That's all I got.
Out of GPS range, Kevin's relying on the only map the family could give him.
All I know is it's supposed to be in that bar right there. You know what? We better come across that stuff pretty quick, otherwise we're gonna miss his church time.
When the family hired Kevin, they told him that the wayward brother leaves for church every Sunday at 11, like clockwork. And Kevin is praying that's just enough time to steal his Cessna.
I've been driving forever. What time you got? It's time. There's a ranch here. What? And there's 1, 2. There are 3 barns. You got that? This has got to be the place. Where's that entryway? Is that back?
No, I'm getting the same.
They found the ranch.
I have like 7,000 now.
I just saw it, yeah.
Waiting on one step. Another face. No, I was right there.
Are you kidding me?
What would I Let's try to do that again. I was up close to a face. Come on. Give me a press, give me a I guess I'm doing stupid. So, I'm sorry.
When Chili's open, you didn't need to be a millionaire to have a good time. And now all you need is $22. Get your fill of our hand-trimmed sirloin, world famous baby backs, or any other 2 entrees plus an app to share for $22. Only at Chili's.
Okay. Why don't you sign her up for the Fuel Rewards program? And she got instant gold status.
Looks like she has a glow about her today.
No, it's the instant gold status. She's saving 5 cents a gallon. Pretty sure it's the instant gold status. Here, check it out.
Oh wow, I look great. Come on.
Get rewarded at Shell with instant gold status and save at least 5 cents a gallon every day. Join now at fuelrewards.com/gold or download the app.
Now you can have everything. And your family can answer. One of America's safest processes is one built for under $24,000.
I'm gonna get that face
Act freshens breath and strengthens the gut, protects teeth from harmful acids, and helps prevent cavities. Protect your smile every day. Go beyond brushing with Act.
Off the field, pretty good. Sure, I'll give it a try. It's the number 1 thing we ever recommend about professionals.
Bioprints.
And the Dominic. Like 9 million right now.
Which is why when the sketch is wide,
These two is way more than me.
like first class.
Okay.
Try sketches wide with care. Memorable.
Like burger place, juiciest chicken sandwich you ever tasted. Well, thank you again. Claus Newborn. Charbroiled chicken sandwiches with no antibiotics in CARZ Jr. and Hardee's.
No one loves a road trip like your furry sidekick. So when your side glass gets damaged, trust with Safe Light Auto Glass to fix it fast. Then we'll get you back on the road.
I'm not a boy. It keeps giving me the freaking hand.
Is now a safe bet because TripAdvisor searches over 200 booking sites, so you save up to 30% on the hotel you want. Lock it in. TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
Looking for a home service pro trust for over 15 years.
I have that face. Quit.
Home pros and do a thorough background check.
What does he want? What? Hello? Yeah. What is he doing? Oops. see it. Okay, hold on. Let me get over here. Let me get another hair case. Some more hair. Some beautiful hair. Beautiful hair. Get that other one. Yeah, no. Anyways, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna play all the thing clicker because I want to. I never played this one, so.
We gotta find out a way to get in this, John. If that airplane's there, it's in one of those two. That's the one, right there. They said there were sheep shearing barns, which, they look more like hangers than boat. They got guards on that end. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Hold on. Okay then. I don't even know why he called me if he wanted in the call. It's dumb.
While Kevin and Reggie look for another way in, back in Los Angeles, repo specialist Mike Kennedy looks for a lead on his next assignment, a high-end corporate A-Star chopper.
Okay, well, that's a nice ride.
His first stop, an airfield that attracts a lot of corporate traffic. Mike sneaks out the pilot's lounge, hoping to get some useful gossip.
Hi. Hey. You fly out of here a lot?
Yeah. Try and do it a couple of times a week.
Mike asks him if he's seen the A-Star chopper there. The pilot has, but not for a long time.
I heard someone complaining about the level of service they were getting, so...
Oh, no kidding. Moved on, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks. Take it easy.
Yeah.
That's just the clue Mike needs. If the A-Star was looking for a
I don't know how to
better
get cash.
service,
How do I get
at a
cash?
small upscale airport nearby that's managed by a friend of his.
You know, I've been in
We're
aviation all
like
my life.
started. Oh, I have keys. Start out. Okay, so I'll start out with key.
Hey, man, how are you doing? How you doing? Hey, man. It's good to see you.
No.
Hey, I'm looking for something.
It was limited. It was limited.
The corporate
I
A-Star.
don't
That's where you might have seen it. I talked to my friend at the airport. He hasn't seen the helicopter.
I'm gonna try something basic. It's a basic. Please give me that $1. I hate that.
Mike's friend only knows the chopper pilot.
Okay,
So finding him will be a challenge. But the disgruntled pilot who hasn't been paid in months might be Mike's best ally.
Hey, thanks for the info.
Time for Mike to unleash his secret
Let's
weapon.
get coming.
Hey.
His wife, Valerie.
That's Dallas. Dallas.
Trying to find some information on the helicopter I'm trying to track down. I got the information in my emails about the company.
Okay.
I knew
Look
it.
them up and see if they've got any
So I think I have to
employee files
run
specific to the
to
pilots.
make it
Okay.
lots of cash. You just hanged up the call and I'm not gonna answer back.
All right. It's on its
So
way.
that's true, you know.
Thanks,
I'm
call
really
you
With Valerie's help, Mike now has the name and face of one of the software corporation's mistreated pilots. If he wants to find the chopper, he'll have to find this pilot and persuade him to join his cause. 400 miles north, repo specialist Ken Cage has just landed in wine country, the debtor's home base. He's racing another repo team to catch the $1.5 million Gulfstream. Meanwhile, Ken's colleague, Danny Thompson, is already on the ground doing some recon.
This is one diner, Close Airport, that the local pilots hang out at. If you're looking for information, this is the place to go.
Twitter.
Minutes after Danny enters the diner, he's thrown a curve. The other repo team.
You know, they come walking in, they all cocky and stuff, they looking at me. I'm kind of hard to miss.
The other repo team sees Danny was here first. They assume the veteran repo man has beaten them to some clue.
You know, I realize if I can get these guys to follow me, we'll buy kids more time. Let's see how many. Come on. So I take off. And I take the baby. Guys, get him out of here. See if I can get him to follow me. These boys following me.
Danny, what do you got, man?
Danny tells Ken the more experienced team has won again. He's got their rivals tailing him, buying Ken precious time.
Send him on the wildest goose chase ever, brother. Just send him.
I got plenty of gas, man. I'll see how long it takes when it gets home.
As Danny wastes his rival's time on a journey to nowhere, repo man Kevin Lacey and his buddy Reg have found an unguarded entrance to the Mexican ranch where an underhanded brother has stashed his family's plane.
All right, I'll tell you what, why don't you hop out here so we can get this gate open here.
Now I'm getting a little nervous.
Come on, Reg. Show me what you got, big boy.
Kevin wants to get closer to give Reg an easier getaway.
Oh, crap.
But there's no time to lose. They'll just have to run for it.
Reg, you ain't gonna get that thing cut. Come on. Just jump the fence. Don't screw the truck. We'll just leave it here. All right. Come on, hurry up. Oh, man. Watch out for that cactus. There he is over there.
Kevin discovers this ranch is crawling with workers. The last thing Kevin wants is to get busted so far from home.
Aim for the corner of that building over there. I'll be right behind you. Come on, get over here. Hey, there's some lights over there. Come. I think that's it. There's no locks on it. I don't think they saw us.
We're down there in Mexico. Nobody knows when this airplane flew last. Nobody knows if it's got any gas in it. It could have a dead battery. I mean, there could be a multitude of problems we can wind up faced with.
Somebody's locked up, Reg. I gotta get in here. The door's locked.
Kevin and Reg have less than an hour to solve all this plane's problems and get it in the sky.
Do I have to buy that?
Dude, we got a flat tire. Can you fly without flat tire?
No, hello.
I thought you'd fly anything. I can fly anything, Vance.
You can fly with a flat tire. You just can't take off or land. The plane's going to need serious work. And in half an hour, the debtor's coming back.
See if you can find something with a bicycle pump or something.
Hungry for a tasty deal? Right now, you can get 2 Whopper sandwiches for just $6 at Burger King. That's right, 2 flame-grilled 100% beef Whopper sandwiches stacked with freshly cut onions and tomatoes, always prepared to order for just $6. The 2 for $6 Whopper deal, only at Burger King.
Yes! That is a bona fide gold play. Hey, Frank! Oh, you make it up back there.
Well, let's see.
Nugget! Yeah, boy!
A golden retriever that actually retrieves gold? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money you can save by switching to Geico.
We need to get you a bigger bucket, don't we? Do your arms get sore from doing this?
15 minutes could save you 15% or more. Catch up on Gold Rush on Discovery Go.
Ace has grown to 5,000 stores. That's twice as many helpful hardware locations as any of the warehouse stores. But we're not just about numbers. We're about helping neighbors. Because each one of our stores is a part of your community. Yep, 5,000. That's a lot. But it's nowhere close to the number of ways we can help you.
To celebrate, join us for the 5,000 store sale. Don't miss the daily deals and incredible savings on hundreds of items throughout the store, Friday through Monday only.
Officials are reporting that Storyteller's Mix is responsible for the worldwide gold outbreak. Is the world gone completely gold? Doritos, more snacks and what? This summer, get $300 off the Samsung Galaxy S8 at Best Buy.
At Johnsonville, their people write the slogans for their limited time offers.
Johnsonville Chipotle, Monterey Jack, Fries. Get jacked up on the smoky goodness.
Get jacked up on the smoky goodness.
To everyone who can't say no to Friday's endless appetizers, boneless wings, meatballs, and 6 other endless choices. Say hello to new loaded bacon nachos and chicken quesadillas. Endless apps, $10, only at Fridays.
Turn on that car a little bit.
Did.
No, turn on.
I don't know what level you want it on.
Looking for a hotel in Vegas? Your budget? TripAdvisor now searches
I want
over
to hear her.
200 sites to find the hotel you want at the lowest price.
I don't want to hear her.
Did you? Price that fits. TripAdvisor.
This is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down this year by sending out heart-stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance. And you better watch out, because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They are experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you can save thousands, even tens of thousands. Optima's resolved over $500 million of tax debt for their clients. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and will fight to give you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 1-800-461-7729. That's 1-800-461-7729.
Remains.
When I gave my life, my son a big bag. You're not supposed to bury your kids.
Chapter on the series must equals 2010. Only on Investigation Discovery.
Rage exists to be tomorrow's best.
Life. First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on Discovery.
Why did it even have a thing on it?
Go out.
What? Actually, I'm talking about this game. It's
On a well-guarded ranch in Mexico, Meatball Man Kevin Lacey and his buddy Reg have found their $80,000 Cessna 180. As their time runs out, they rush to make it airworthy without alerting the ranch hands surrounding them.
Dude, we got a flat tire. See if you can find something with a bicycle pump or something. See if you can compressor.
While Reggie works on the flat tire, Kevin breaks into the plane.
I found a compressor.
Kevin's in, only to find a bigger lock.
It's got a mixture control lock on it.
Clearly, the debtor, afraid of a repo, slapped a heavy-duty lock on the mixture control.
Where's the whole CARZ? Okay.
See if you can get that damn tire aired up. See if I can get this sucker's busted loose. Damn it. I guess we got pretty good battle. Come on, baby. Does it make any more noise? I'm not trying to. Yeah, you got it. He's going up. Yeah, just tell me when. He's coming up. He's coming up. Oh, pretty good. I didn't run this stuff all the way.
The barn is surrounded by ranch hands. With minutes before the owner returns from church, it's now or never.
Now we're going to open the barn doors and expose ourselves to ranch hands and whoever else may be around. And that's when it gets exciting.
As Kevin and Reg prepare to hit the skies, Rico and Danny Thompson has got a tight leash on a rival Rico team, who he is leading straight out of the area.
I don't have a damn clue as well.
Set him on the wildest goose chase ever.
While his partner, Ken Cage, heads to the Debtor's family winery for a tasting with an ulterior motive.
We're going to go out here undercover and see if we can get some information that leads us to exactly where they're at.
Ken's hoping that casual approach will get the conversation flowing in a good direction. As they talk, Ken learns this guy is pretty close to the debtor.
So, is Joe coming in? Is he here?
Yeah, I think he's flying in today, tomorrow at the latest.
Oh, on that G3 he always brags about?
No.
You ever been on it?
I haven't flown on it, but I brought his bags there. I drive on to Epson.
I should have figured Epson Airfield. That's the perfect airport for this plane today. It's high-end, it's exclusive, and it's snobby.
Ken's got a plane to catch. Meanwhile, 400 miles south in downtown LA, Mike Kennedy is on the trail of a software corporation's $1.7 million A-Star chopper. With his wife Valerie's help, they've ID'd the one man who can help Mike find it.
The guy I'm looking for works here.
Mike has arranged to meet Adam, the chopper pilot, who's hoping he doesn't get stood up.
Call this guy Adam up and ask him if
It's just abuse. Oh my god.
He said he would.
They're abusing the
Totally turn against us, or he could be willing to help.
They're abusing the oof. Oh.
Best option at this point. He is not scared of being willing to help us. Looks like him right there.
It's the pilot from Gallery's photo.
Adam. Yeah. Hey, man.
Mike knows he's going to come right out with the truth.
Commission agent, and they're about ready to lose the helicopter. We're here to assess it. You're repossessing it? Yeah. Rumor has it that you guys have been having a little bit of trouble with your paychecks.
They just finished.
Probably is not a big surprise to you that there's no payments on the helicopter either.
Mike asks Adam to help him recover the chopper and fly it away.
I really appreciate it if you help, but it'll make it worth your while. Can't be an easy decision. I'm asking the guy to do something willing his job. So he softened the blow, offered to cover his bounced paychecks, plus give him 2 weeks' pay. Could probably help you out then. Cool deal. Thanks.
And now, it's time for the $1.7 million question.
So where is this chopper anyway? It's 9 stories up on the roof. Great. These SOBs have been hiding this thing right in plain sight. So now I'm going to infiltrate this fortress of an office building. I think I know somebody that can help. I need you to get me up there.
What are you? Oh, yep, there are.
It's 9 flights of stairs. Lots of security cameras.
Zombies are in there.
First thing,
Why not? My fear of zombies are over.
Class pro uniform. It's got to be natural. We got to look like we're along there.
Mike just realized how tough this is going to be. The corporation is not about to give up its crown jewel easily.
Alright, let's meet up here. See you in the morning. Okay. Alright, glad you could help. Yeah. You better go with your wife. Alright.
As Mike prepares to rush straight into the lion's den, down in Mexico on a heavily fortified ranch,
How many traps are there? I wonder what they do.
the $80,000 Cessna 180
Traps are there?
and is about to put them to the test.
That just look like nipples.
The engine starts. Kevin's going to be looking for a runway, and Reggie's going to need to get to the truck to make his
They are
getaway.
really like nipples. That's crazy.
Cameraman, if you know me, you better smack your ass in. Get your ass in here.
But something's wrong. Reggie stops the plane in its tracks, and they just caught the attention of the guards.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is just you jumping around like that.
Try the new Dunked Ultimate Chicken Sandwich. This is it, son.
Nothing is more refreshing than artificial flavors. Just the sweet taste of nature. The best things are
Okay, okay, no oof. Give me
Long live the fearless, and long live the trucks that push you further. Ram, America's longest lasting pickups.
Now get an average of 11,468 in total values on the 2017.
Let's guess. I don't know if they're nice.
Hey, what can you tell me about your new social security alerts? We'll alert you if we find your social security number on any of our thousands of risky sites. So you'll be on the list.
Oh, sushi. Being known is a good thing.
Sign up online for free and discover Social Security alerts.
It's time for some straight talk. When it comes to wireless plans, everyone is different. Some people are big-time data users, others not so
That is
much.
better.
Straight Talk
The
Wireless
way.
has plans of all sizes, like their newest, with the first 2 gigs of
Oh,
high-speed data for just $35 a month. That's unlimited talk,
okay,
text, and
then.
data. All on America's largest and most dependable 4G LTE networks. They are small, everyone safe, Straight Talk Wireless.
Please
Best
don't
phones, best
start
networks, no contracts, only a phone.
These are 100%
Which is 100% plus. 100%
Alright, come on. Alrighty.
100%
They're stuck in there now. Oh god. Let them out, okay. Down. Yeah, let it down.
Legal help is here.
The coast is clear. Oh, let it up.
every 6 months on accident.
Pretty flipped.
My cell phone when I'm driving. You know what my family does when they leave me all alone?
It's like oof sound. Very oofy. Very goofy. Ooh, she's about to come. There's a lot of buttons. Go in. Hey, go up. Stop, people. You can't trap people in here? No. Yeah. You can trap very many people in there. See? Look at it. Look.
Whatever it is that makes your business great, promote it with Vistaprint. Choose from banners, postcards, or business cards, each starting at less than $10 when you enter TV10 at Vistaprint.com.
Going somewhere? Here's some advice. TripAdvisor now searches more than 200 booking sites to tell you what and save you up to 30%. Trust this person.
I'm gonna jump.
TripAdvisor.
Huh? Sweat.
We understand the value of hard work. We know great things don't happen overnight. We believe the greatest achievements are the ones you earn. With every appointment, every call, every mile. We get up earlier. We work harder. Because connecting is what matters.
to us. That's who we are. Spectrum. Redefining what a cable company can be.
NIH exists to create tomorrow's medicine.
What about life?
First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on
Don't throw the flavor
Discovery.
away, Jim.
Stream the first episode now on the Discovery Go app.
Down in Mexico, Repo Man Kevin Lacey has just fired up his Cessna 180 and blown his cover. Armed guards are closing in from all directions, and Kevin is hoping the flat tire he just repaired holds out long enough for him to escape. But as chaos erupts, his friend Reggie suddenly flags him down. Reg has just uncovered the PO tube, a crucial instrument that tells you your airspeed. Without it, Kevin could have easily made a fatal misjudgment. And now, it's time for Reggie to get out of there.
Holy crap, see if I keep these boys away from Reg here. Well, you son of a bitch. Where's Reggie at? Where's he at? Where the hell's the runway at? There's a runway right here somewhere, I know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. That's the guy in the truck. I think that's the owner. But we're out of here. You don't want to be there, big boys. No, you don't want to be out there. Don't you dare. Where's Reggie?
Kind of worried about him. He's pretty well exposed. He'll be the victim of their aggression, no doubt.
Unsure which is in the clear, Kevin crosses the ridge to create a diversion.
Alright.
Way to go, Reg. Nice going, big boy. There he goes.
Come out of here. To avoid arousing suspicion at the border, Reg gets rid of the evidence.
Alright, Tim. Alright, Carol, man, we're gonna go to Del Rio now. All it is, we're gonna cross an international border. I didn't call customs.
I didn't file a flight plan. I didn't advise customs I was coming. I didn't tell anybody I was coming.
And Kevin has good reasons not to. If he had filed a flight plan for a plane he didn't own, the owner would have been tipped off for sure.
This might be interesting as well. Now, we're just gonna go to jail. No, I'll be in Texas. I won't be in Mexico. Look lovely every day, huh?
Oh, boy. Yeah, welcome to Texas.
Now, Kevin's about to find out how customs police react to the landing of an unannounced Cessna 180 that's just crossed an international border.
If your hands lock the seatbelt, step out of the plane. Oh. If your hands lock the seatbelt, step out of the plane.
Okay, it's not the first time I look down the barrel of 45. Probably won't be the last.
And whose plane that is definitely not yours.
No, sir, you're correct on that one. It isn't me. I'm coming out. You're right, I'm not the owner of the airplane. What are you doing with it? I just repossessed the airplane under order of the Texas Supreme Court.
So you're saying you have a court order?
Yes.
You have it with you?
So yeah.
So we ain't getting.
I got a red file folder in here somewhere. Something wrong? In the heat of the battle, I think I left it in the car.
What car?
Well, the ranch is 50 miles down south, and I didn't feel like walking, so I brought an accomplice with me. He should be here in a minute now.
We got a problem. We just crossed the international border and got out of the flight plane. We have no court order for this aircraft. We're going to take you into custody until we get this straightened out. Want to turn around, please?
Without his repo papers, Kevin has just committed a federal crime. As he climbs into the back of a police cruiser with no sign of Reggie. Back in Northern California, repo man Ken Cage is using every trick he knows to stay one step ahead of a rival repo team. The lead he got at the Denner's family winery led him here to the home airfield of the $1.5 million Gulfstream 3. He's had Danny give their inexperienced rivals the slip, and now they lie in wait for the plane's next arrival.
That looks like it. Stay back.
That's the right tail number.
That's true. That's our plane, dude. There's no doubt about it. I got it plain as day.
About bail time.
That a guy?
Looks like it, right?
There's no freaking clip.
Not whatsoever.
Look at him, man. He's just enjoying his day.
Fixing to ruin his day.
Keep your eyes on that.
I got that, buddy. I'm coming this way.
We're probably going to the FBO, dude.
Yeah, that's exactly where we're going.
The unsuspecting debtor has left the plane open for a maintenance crew. This is their moment. They've got to run for it.
Really sad, but this is a good time right here.
I'm running. You can you're watching this. You got me?
Yeah. I got you, bro.
What I'm talking about. Just as Ken and Danny prepare to count their $300,000 bounty, here comes that familiar red Corvette. Looks like the rivalry routine might still have a shot.
Look at this bad boy, man. Okay, bro.
Dude, hey, it's Cat. Listen, can you hurry your ass over here? I need you fast. We got it. All right, 2 minutes. Pilot's on the way. That's what look up there, Danny.
Man, ain't no lock on ignition, baby.
So we can get rolling?
We can get rolling, bro.
All right. Everything looks clear up front.
Oh, boy.
What's up, man?
We got some company.
What do you mean? Who?
Here comes them 2 damn repo boys. You gotta be kidding.
Into they've won, the rookie repo team takes their time getting to the finish line.
Man, I think they got this bad boy.
But Ken and Danny are about to burst their bubble. Back in Los Angeles, repo artist Mike Kennedy meets with his accomplice Adam to liberate the $1.7 million A-Star chopper.
I got a key to the door.
They'll have to get up 9 flights of stairs, past a barrage of surveillance cameras, while remaining undetected by the guards in the lobby. A tall order.
Come on, let's go. Up here.
Mike and crew are making great progress, but nothing escapes the all-seeing corporate eye.
So this happened. So we brought over some live arenas to Ava's rooftop, and that's when we knew it was going to be one of those nights. That's Elise busting out her dance move from Summer of '08. Looks like we're staying here tonight.
Live arena. Make it a margarita moment.
Metro PCS presents the best unlimited deal in wireless. 2 lines of unlimited 4G LTE data for only $75 period. Plus 2 free 32 gig phones when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out. Stunning. Doesn't have to be stunningly expensive. This routine totally true. For less than you think. Discover Vanity starting just $169. Only on
Now you can have everything.
When this baby don't be bald on the front
America's
first.
safest processors, well-equipped fighters, not 4,000. Get up to $2,000 cash back or 0% APR for 72 months on select models.
The new extra most bestest pizza from Little Caesars is topped with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for the nation's best price. And now for a secret message. Super for all friends. Incredible! Extra most bestest, the most cheese and most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza, pizza. You have a vision. It's behind everything you do. Even when you least expect it, it comes through. You know what you want, and we can help make it real. You need choices? We've got all kinds. including special finishes and papers. And they're all absolutely guaranteed. Because you have a vision, and we have your car. 500 starting just $9.99 when you enter BC500 at Vistaprint.com.
If you want to play an important role in your company and make an impact on your career, join the Spectrum team today. As an outside sales rep for Spectrum, you'll represent the nation's fastest growing TV, internet, and voice company and help bring Spectrum services to the communities we serve. We offer six-figure earning potential, a comprehensive benefits plan, complimentary services, and a flexible schedule that works for you. Interested? Go to jobs.spectrum.com today. Come to the Missouri Arms Collectors Association 83rd Gun Show, Friday through Sunday, August 18th through 20th. Enjoy displays, ammunition, historical, collectible, and modern firearms, edged weapons, books, antiques, and much more. Buy, sell, and trade. This show is open to the public with an admission of $6 and free parking. Visit MissouriArms.com for more information. That's August 18th through the 20th at the VFW Post in Overland on Midland Boulevard, just east of Lindbergh. See you there.
Take my hand. You know how many times I've been
Age exists to be tomorrow's medicine.
Look at that life.
First in Human premieres Thursday at 9 on Discovery. Stream the first episode now on the Discovery Go app. Let's go, Dan.
My family likes my job being a repo man. They really did much like me being a bounty hunter for 13, 14 years. Figuring this would be not as dangerous. Who knew that? Said I wanted to get in this business. I tell them to find something else to do.
Keep going. Keep going. If you love queso, you'll love Wendy's new bacon queso burger, chicken sandwich, and fries. Because everything's better with queso. And you're staring. Sorry. Feed your queso obsession for a limited time at Wendy's.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
At our house, we need things that are built to last. That's why we got a Subaru.
Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Get 0% APR financing for 63 months on all new 2017 Subaru Legacy models now through August 31st.
You know what you all I know is how this idiot trying to finance a movie playing blackjack.
We're having a conversation.
While you're finished.
Easier to spend.
If you don't make this money fun.
What?
Yeah, sure. Sunday.
This is what I feel like when I wear regular shoes, cramped and uncomfortable.
Mr. Long, you've been upgraded.
Which is why I'm wearing Skechers wide fit shoes. Like first class shoes. Try Skechers wide fit with air memory foam.
Finding the best hotel price is now a safe bet because TripAdvisor searches over 200 booking sites, so you save up to 30% on the hotel you want. Lock it in.
Yeah, that's what you need back from the house. They great big old white bushes in my car.
House cold. I need all my pajamas. The big blue one too, to zip up.
Operations with
You have to put it on, so you burn off, put that on, and that drives you off.
I wouldn't use it like that. And you gotta realize, anything you use stuff like that, it'll create a must. For some reason or another, you can't do that. That's why I tell you, I can do with bath towels. Don't just leave them laying around or hanging around, create must, and then they're your next store.
Kevin's hoping he was able to make it across the border.
He didn't answer his phone. I just go with that. There's a work truck.
That ain't her, this.
No.
The cavalry to the rag. I don't know what the hell took us today.
Let me look at this chat real quick.
Yeah, he's the front. He repossesses airplanes and he's got paperwork proof.
Turn on channel 6, you ain't looking at more.
Yes. In your vehicle. He may have left him here. I'll bet this is it. There you go. There's a good file folder.
Well, this definitely confirms it.
Okay. All right. I'll put it for me. A copy of this. You see here? Okay.
Channel 6.
Be together.
6.
Where you been? I've been looking for the place. I got lost.
Watch now on YouTube. Does the father of your child deny that he is indeed the biological father? Do you want him to take a paternity test to uncover the truth? If so, here's how to contact us. Go to www.marishow.com and send us an email.
In inches, how much cleavage does a woman show before it's too much? You said 22 inches of cleavage. Whose grandmother is this?
Family Feud, tonight at 6 on ABC 30.
I wasn't sleeping well. My neck would be stiff.
I had like memory foams, I had feather pillows, and I'd always wake up with neck pain, and I had constant headaches. After sleeping on my pillow, I didn't wake up with the headaches, I was more aligned, everything felt good.
I didn't realize the connection between the pillow and sleep.
Yeah, her actually done grew.
I got a bit of sleep.
Yeah. That's dead, her coming out over there.
Adventure of my pill. My patented pill adjusts to your exact individual needs and it holds that support all night long to take the pressure off your shoulders and keep your neck aligned regardless of your sleeping position. So you get the best night's sleep of your life.
When I
Take
take it
advantage
done
of my
that
famous
week,
offer
it's
and get
gonna be
2 My Pillow premiums for one low price.
Remember, this is
Call
all burn.
mypillow.com. Be sure to use the
Burn,
promo
make it
code and
stretch
I'll
out.
give you free shipping.
Other pillows go flat.
So what you see right now,
Or use your arm for support, which can cause pain. Hard foam pillows can raise your head too high and heat up during the night, making you very uncomfortable. But the revolutionary My Pillow has patented fill that won't go flat and keeps your neck supported and aligned to your exact individual needs. My Pillow helps you get and stay in deep sleep all night long. And how about this? My Pillow is machine washable.
Why you say that?
And comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee and an amazing 10-year warranty.
Why you say that?
Plus, every My Pillow.
Because I comb her hard. No, I don't. I ain't combing your hair hard out. No. I ain't combing her hair hard. If I was combing her hair hard, she'd say so. She ain't gonna. I don't give a damn what I say about be quiet, shut up, no. She'll say something if I was combing. If I was hurting her head, she would say something. It looked like that, but I got that detangler in there so it won't be tangled up, so I can comb straight through. That's why I'm doing it like that, taking my time, breaking it. So that way I ain't pulling her hair out.
You put it through the car accident, relax.
If I was just straight combing through it, I would be pulling her hair out.
14 years, I've recovered millions of dollars for car accident victims just like
Yeah, I had down when I was a kid.
You get the justice and financial compensation that you deserve. So real answers to your car wreck questions.
And all my cousins would try to tear up.
Call me at 314 or 618. I got you.
Mad because they didn't have the shit.
Calvert's Express Auto Service and Tire. Hey, Gary Calvert, are all your shops full service? So you handle everything from oil changes to engine changes, brakes, exhaust, power windows, head gaskets, and more. And at the best prices. How can you do that?
Yeah.
Nobody's better than me. And I'm sending it out to you. We're gonna rock you. Calvert's Express Auto Service and Tire. Come on in for our $59 break special.
Are you going to be in the Stamford, Connecticut area? Come see the Maury Show. For free tickets, call 212-244-7545.
Fidget spinner.
DNA test.
You got a fidget spinner on here?
Yeah.
Well, thank all of my guests for appearing. I want to thank everybody who watches the show every day.
It's over there,
I especially
though.
want to thank my life.
And it's a trap.
Now we'll come on here next. You can change it now.
Dude.
Toyota, let's go places.
The Steve Harvey show.
You can do bigger. Belly up, boys. Put your bags in. Your stomachs. And your man bun. What a couple of lightweights. 5-tab expanding file. Expandable storage. 4-inch capacity. Lasts all year. Guaranteed.
Oh God, I'm stuck.
5-star. Built strong. To last long. All guts. Come good.
At Zulily.com, we search far and
Next question.
Okay, what we run out of time?
I'm going to the airplane. I'm doing.
Show you. That time I choked on a strawberry while trying to be romantic in the back. And then when I came to work in a bikini for Bikini Appreciation Day. All that time, the little person gave me a lap dance. You just have to wait till next time.
H1.
We love you. Make sure you come back. Black and live till you know we open. Black Ink Orlando. And we might come and open up some show. Yeah. Love you. Peace and blessings. Welcome black bitches. Bye.
The better you're going to get at it. It's going to become a better friend. You try to learn.
Maggie back.
¿Qué consiste la sanción?
Tears, and he talked about the help he's getting from friends once word of the fire spread.
My phone just keeps ringing.
What do people say?
Think it helps? Call. So it's nice. Thank you.
I like old cars. I love old cars.
Donald Humphrey has owned several older models over the years.
55 Chevy, 56 Chevy, old Pontiacs, old trucks, mountain boats.
He drove up from St. Louis this morning after hearing of the fire. He wanted to see it for himself.
That's bad. All them good old cars burnt up. That's a shame.
Noel says although the office was heavily damaged, the titles and files on more than 600 vehicles were saved.
Some of them will never be replaced. We have some in there that's kind of one of a kind thing, you know, and again, the main thing, nobody got hurt, and all my employees are great. And that's all I have to say. Here you go, pal.
In Macoupin County, Ray Preston, News 4.
It's nice to see everyone helping out. The cause of that fire is still under investigation. Noel says phone lines and computer lines were being set up today so he can get that business back up and running. Again, he plans to open up tomorrow. The case has been presented, but it's not done yet. All evidence in the murder case against former police officer Jason Stockley has been laid out on the table, but a judge will take it at least 9 days more to make a decision. News 4's Lauren Traeger has been following every minute of this case in court. She joins us now after hearing the dramatic closing arguments.
Well, Jason Stockley sat without hardly any reaction as the state and the defense presented their strongest arguments today. There's many
I'm just going to drag it in the morning when you get up and comb it and style it.
Style it?
You know, put the ponytail and do your bangs and stuff. It ain't no sense of doing that tonight. You ain't going to do no sleepover and it's going to be messed up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get the washing and conditioning.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I know it's due.
Because of what Stockley acknowledges he said during the chase, along the lines of, quote, killing this ex-flip. Prosecutor Robert Steele said, quote, he made a promise, I'm going to do it, and that's exactly what he did. He jumped out and executed that man, unquote. The defense, though, has argued that Stockley was justified in shooting Smith because Smith initially tried to evade officers and because Stockley believed Smith had a gun and may have been reaching for it. The defense says the events must be viewed through Stockley's eyes. Defense attorney Neil Bruntrager says Stockley was, quote, reasonable in his belief that Anthony Smith posed a risk to himself, to his partner Bianchi, and to the citizens of the city of St. Louis, unquote. All the evidence is now in the hands of Judge Timothy Wilson, though he's made it clear he won't issue a verdict until after August 18th. Anthony Gray, the attorney for Smith's family, says they already waited so long.
That was one of us.
I think that
they're into a verdict right away.
Today.
He gonna walk off with that. He gonna walk off from that.
It's a process, and the process does take time.
He gonna walk away with it.
Attorneys for Jason Stockley have declined to comment. Although Stockley is charged with first-degree murder, Judge Wilson can consider other charges Coming up at 5 and 6,
You're gonna have to scoot over this way.
all the evidence that judge will be closely examining.
You're gonna have to
Producer
unplug your
Morgan
computer.
News, I'm Lauren Traeger.
I'm not.
With the Michael Brown Foundation
Killed it.
ceremony in the Canfield Apartments.
Still on the charger.
Michael Brown was killed 3 years ago by a Ferguson police officer. A temporary memorial was built near the site where Brown died. Brown's father was there taking part. There was a moment of silence and the release of some doves in Brown's honor. Services for the Missouri police officer killed making a traffic stop begin tonight with the candlelight vigil in Clinton. His funeral will be Saturday morning. Today, the body of Officer Gary Michael was taken with honors from Kansas City to Clinton. His body had been taken to Kansas City for an autopsy. Investigators say Ian McCarthy shot and killed Michael Sunday night near Clinton.
Still need
The world has devastated.
With the Congress, the parliamentation responded. The Army issued a statement saying it is examining plans to make an investment target the area of Nigeria. The small Pacific
Lay it up.
has 2
Now, try to get this over. We ain't got to do it. You don't take long. That's right.
Some administration critics say the president needs to tone down his rhetoric, but the president's secretary said he's defending the tough talk. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson made his comment on his way for a refueling stop in Guam. He said he's not worried about the military neglect and the Mexican safety and police either. He's defending the U.S. delivery.
Hey, you might want to come on back in here. You might well come on back in here. I'm going to get ready to cook. We put chili now. You might well come on back in here. I'm going to get ready to cook some chili now. When you're going to take your shower tonight, do not wet your hair. Let me turn the water off and on, okay? For your daddy, okay? Don't try to reach down there in that water. Turn it off, okay? I'm messing this up. What I done did already, okay? You don't want to have to go through this first thing in the morning, baby. Mess it up. They're wasting the water for your head, okay? Give me the black comb again.
jackpots moving quickly. No one has won the grand prize in the multi-state game since April 28th, so it's some after-tax payout tickets to around $130 million. And the Powerball jackpot is nothing to pay that. Tonight's Powerball jackpot stands at $307 million, and you can buy tickets for both games in Missouri and Illinois. So this is a great way to get out and about from the airport today, and new box was announced to get you and your pet. You're acquainted with the art ground and different art park campers who do that with your plan. If you're a first ever art park, the celebration back combination of the weather.
So how you head down, whatever you doing, good looking down. So how you get to the kid. So try to get it up there. The cord ain't gonna reach everywhere you want to get. You do it good for them. You do it good for me sometimes. Hurry it up. Shoot all the way back. Yeah, straight up, shoot all the way back. Straight up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Lift it up. You lift it up long enough to look at the computer. Lift it up. Okay, come on back. We ain't got that much to go. What's the easy for? We're on the easy for it now, right? You just cooperate. But you're not cooperating, makes you money. The more you keep it up and keep it straight, the more you keep it in the face. Yeah, so we almost through there. Keep your head on through there, like, do good with holding the big old head up looking at that computer. Hold it up, guys. Put it to the side, like, lift it up. Lift it up. Like I said, when she get her hair done next week, her hair is longer than this. I just hope she don't go to school but she start playing in her hair since she got a straight look. Since her hair is straight and all that now. Well, if you go to school, let them look cute for you, it don't fall out. Yes, it is. But she got chemicals in it. She got chemicals in it now. Yeah, but she got chemicals in it. Them kids ain't got no growing hands. Tell them hoes playing their own music. They got you enough when you had the break.
I'm spending my money on getting your hair fixed. I'm spending my money on getting her hair fixed. And if I see her in the new kids and did something too, flattened up or something,
go ahead.
If I see you and the little kids flattened up your hair or did anything to your hair, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
If you're going to the shop, because you're going to the shop now, your hair costing $40 and $50.
Actually, I'm for chicken.
Them little kids ain't fixing on their own head. Hell, they don't fix it. Or they can fix their own hair. Let them do that. They mama allow that.
Your daddy gonna allow you to fix your own head.
Right.
So then your kids.
Right. That's what I'm saying. We take you to the shop for a reason. Because mama can't do it. Daddy can't do it. So we let them do it. And they charge us a lot of money to do it. It ain't cheap.